Hello, son. So your mother wanted me to speak to you today. I'm here, son, just to let you know, there's things that we go through and we do make mistakes sometimes, son. But there's a reason why your mother wanted me to speak to you. I've been through the same things, son. I've made mistakes in my life, but what we're here to do is we're here to learn from our mistakes, not stay in those mistakes. And you got to understand, son, this discipline is because we love you. We're here, son, because we do the will of God. And God wants to teach us where we need to be. I've been there where you've been. I've been there where I've made mistakes. I've been there where I've done things that I regretted, but I had to also learn as well. There was a time, and this is what I want to really tell you about, son, is that there was a time when I was out there, and there was this woman. She was out in her courtyard, and people were upset. A lot of people were upset at what she did. She was out there, she committed a very terrible thing. Everyone was upset. They even brought her in front of everybody, humiliated her, threw her down. And they all wanted to punish her for what she did. They all picked up their rocks, their stones, son. They picked up the stones. They all looked at her because of what she did. But we must understand, son, that we all make mistakes. We're all not perfect. But that man that was there, son, the man that was there, seen something different in that woman. He didn't see her for her mistakes, son. He seen her for what she was truly inside, son. And he asked every man that had a stone in their hand, every one of them, he told them, any one of yous who have never sinned before may cast that first stone. And what do you think every man did at that point? Because all of them were in sin. Nobody can sit here and justify saying that my sin was lesser than yours and yours was more than mine. No, every sin is every sin. And so they threw all their stones down, son, and they walked away. Every one of them. Every one of them. But the man came to her and he told her to get up from where you are and sin no more. That's what I'm here, son, to teach you, that there is a way, son. There is a way that can get you away from the mistakes that we all make. But there's someone, son, that I want you to meet, okay, that can help you.
Hey, son, I talked to your mom and whatnot, and, she told me. She told me how things have been with you. She's been trying to reach out to you and talk to you. And it's been difficult. Because at your age, you're facing things in this time, in this hour, where it's rough. We look around us right now at this generation and what's happening now, and it's a struggle. It's difficult. It's difficult in life because you have kids who don't really want to obey. They don't want to listen. They want to put on the tough guy attitude and, do their thing or whatnot. And they don't want to listen. They reject counsel. They don't want to listen to, they don't have no respect. They don't want to listen to no one. See, but I want you to know today, son, that the Lord, He wants you to honor your father and your mother. It's important today that this generation and you, son, be an example. And honor us as your parents. Don't forget that we made you. Don't forget that we've been there. See, I was there, son. I understand. I was your age. I was so messed up. I was lost. I was all rebellious. I was smoking weed. I was angry. I spent all my life trying to impress people. When all alone, my mom was there. And I was hurt, causing pain in my mom, in my dad, in my family. But I want you to know that you're not alone, son. And I've been there. There was a time in my life when I wanted to end it all. I didn't want nothing else to live for. I didn't have nothing else to live for. I wanted to commit suicide. And I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to get right. You see, but it's not over for you. You have to realize that there's principles in life that you cannot waver, son. And I raised you better than that. I raised you good, son. So I want you to know that that's what was going on in my life. So I know what you're going through. Until one day, man, something happened. Something happened to my life. And I want to introduce you to the one that made it happen.
Come with me, son. Let me show you something. A lot of